Joyce walked into the classroom. She saw her friend sitting at the table and knew something was wrong. "Oh, hi there. I was just working on this story I've been writing. You see, my editor told me that my story would be improved by including adjectives to create better descriptions for the reader. So I've been thinking about how to do that. Maybe you could help me with it. First, we need to make sure you know what adjectives are, though. So we will learn about adjectives in this video. You should be able to identify adjectives in a sentence and tell what the adjective modifies. First, you should know what adjectives are. Adjectives modify or describe nouns. We use them to make our writing more engaging by creating imagery for the reader. That's what my editor wants me to do with my story. In this scene here, we see a shopper in a supermarket. She appears to be wearing a yellow shirt and carrying a green basket. She is walking down a long aisle that is under bright lights. The adjectives that have been used in this scene are yellow to modify the shirt, green to modify the basket, long to modify aisle, and bright to modify lights. Now, you may have noticed that each of the adjectives I've used in this scene come before the noun. One way adjectives can be used is to write them before the noun they modify. In this scene, we can see a mother and child picking out some fruit. We can see that the child is young, the mother's hair is long, the fruit is round, and the fruit is also fresh. In these cases, I have used the adjectives after the nouns. Adjectives can also be written after the nouns they modify. Some of you may be wondering why we sometimes see adjectives capitalized. Well, adjectives, like nouns, can also be proper. If you remember that proper nouns are names of people, places, or things, you can better understand this because proper adjectives come from proper nouns. If you aren't sure what proper nouns are, then be sure to check out Mr. Payton's other video on nouns. In this scene, we see another shopper on an aisle in the supermarket. They might see some products that come from other countries, so those products will be described with proper adjectives. Colombian coffee comes from Colombia. Italian pasta comes from Italy. Swiss cheese is from Switzerland, and Bavarian chocolates come from a region in Germany named Bavaria. These proper adjectives should all be capitalized, just like proper nouns are capitalized. Now we'll take a look at some adjectives as they might be used in sentences. In this scene, we see a clerk that is helping a customer, so we can say that the clerk is helpful. Helpful is the adjective that modifies clerk because it describes what kind of person she is. In this sentence, we see a shopper picking out oranges. We could say that the hungry shopper is selecting some orange, shiny tomatoes. In this sentence, we see several adjectives. Hungry is modifying shopper by describing the shopper. Orange is modifying the tomatoes by describing their color. And shiny is also modifying the tomatoes by describing their appearance. You will also notice that sometimes we can have more than one adjective modifying the same noun, as we see here with orange and shiny both modifying tomatoes. Well, now that I have reviewed adjectives with you, I can see the problem with my writing. It has no adjectives in it. Well, I think I know what to do. Thank you for your help. I'm glad we were able to help Timothy with his writing, and we all learned something in the process. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other videos for more help with your writing.